Are intersex non-binary people trans? I've been getting this question in the comments, so I'd like to let's walk down this path together. So trans people are people whose gender does not match what they were assigned at birth. And intersex people are people whose biological sex traits fall outside of the conventional male-female binary. Most intersex people don't find out that they're intersex until later in life. And then a lot of those people will identify as cisgender if they were assigned a gender at birth and they still agree with that gender. Most intersex people still get assigned a binary gender at birth. Sometimes that's because they don't even know that they're intersex until later in life. Sometimes that's because doctors want to pick one of the binary ones and parents want to choose one of the binary ones to raise the kid as, and so then they'll pick one. And sometimes those babies get non-consensual surgeries performed on them to make them match that assigned gender. That's a whole thing. Any of those people, if they grew up to identify as non-binary, would still be moving from a gender assignment to a different gender assignment and would still be trans. If you are intersex and then your parents and your society and culture understood you to be non-binary, raised you as non-binary, and then you grew up to, in fact, identify as non-binary, would you then be cisgender? I think that it should be up to that person to decide. This is a lovely scenario that I have never heard of happening. The thing is that I think that this is a really specific hypothetical that is not the experience of most non-binary people or most intersex people or most intersex non-binary people. And I worry that people are raising this in order to invalidate the transness of other non-binary people. I don't think that this changes that non-binary people in general are trans, because in general we exist in a society that assigns people to one of the binary genders, and non-binary is by definition not one of those genders. Also, if you are an intersex person who was raised as non-binary, tell me or DM me. I want to chat.